Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Clan. Today we'll be talking about how Quant's highly regulated nature may lead it to be the go-to platform to power all marketplaces. Quant Network has a number of innate qualities which makes it highly unique within the DLT sphere. Most notably, Quant Network has phenomenal tokenomic characteristics. Quant Network's native QNT token has a maximum supply of 14 million, which have all been minted. Furthermore, due to Quant's permission nature, individuals or entities are required to pay a given fee to use the DLT platform's overledger technology. This factor will lead to direct benefits to QNT token holders, as fees required to obtain accessibility to the network will be done through QNT tokens. The spent QNT tokens will be stored in the Quant treasury for 12 months, which in turn will lead to QNT being taken off the open market, as well as increases in QNT token prices as a result of direct transactions. The storing of QNT in the treasury will lead to deflation, namely due to the storing of QNT being unavailable for a prolonged period of time. The deflationary nature of QNT, coupled with it having a maximum supply of 14 million tokens, will make the token even rarer, which in turn will stimulate synonymous increases in the price of QNT. The scarce nature of QNT tokens may be a contributing factor for total QNT token holders amounting to just over 32,000 entities. Despite the relatively low number of entities which hold QNT tokens, QNT token holders have seen month-on-month increases. Continued increases in the number of QNT token holders over time will be bullish over the long run, whereby increases in the number of QNT token holders will see invariable increases in the number of network users. Thus, more QNT transactions will ultimately occur. Alongside these impressive innate qualities, Quant Network is one of the most regulatory compliant DLT platforms on the market. During the development phase of Quant Network, Quant collaborated with a number of organizations including MIT and Intel to comply with open digital asset protocols. The Open Digital Asset Protocol will aid in enabling interoperability and sending messages across differing DLTs. These collaborations have worked to ensure Quant Network is able to provide interoperability in a scalable, secure and compliant manner to adhere to regulatory requirements for financial institutions, including Know Your Customer. Quant Network's compliance with regulatory frameworks will ensure that security and legal requirements are adhered to, especially in instances where Quant's technology may be implemented into financial initiatives, most notably CBDC developments. Furthermore, Quant has partnered with the regulatory crypto asset pioneer LCX. This partnership will lead to the synergizing of technology provided by Quant's DLT network and fintech company LCX, which in turn will contribute to significant advances in the banking and finance sector, most notably in the implementation and settlement of CBDC transactions, banking using stablecoins and digital asset securities, which LCX's ethos is primarily focused on. LCX's regulated characteristic, alongside its primary role of tokenizing assets and helping institutions launch their own digital asset, LCX may have a huge role in aiding Quant in developing and implementing a regulatory compliant stablecoin in multi-ledger token or MLT in CBDCs, whereby MLTs will act as a stablecoin in cross-fiat funded CBDCs between differing nations. Further to this partnership, Gilbert Verdian discussed insights as to the key considerations for any institution looking at blockchain technology and DLT with LCX's Monty Metzger.
What are the key considerations for any institution looking at blockchain technology and DLT, and what are they looking at if they choose or if they build some technology stack?
Yeah, the first consideration is regulation. So the central bank or the institution has to have the right regulation allowing this to happen, and most of that has happened today. We've had the last couple of years of regulation playing catch up with technology, and most of as you said, most central banks and jurisdictions are looking at this technology. I think it's about 80%. There was another BIS paper recently that mentioned the different use cases and who's doing what: retail, hybrid, synthetic, all the different types of CBDCs. If 80% of governments and central banks are looking at it, then there must be a reason for it. And what they're looking at is, from a stability perspective, what does this mean to the financial system? Because if you think about the roles and responsibilities of the governments and the central banks, that they have to have stability in monetary policy. That they need to make sure the system is stable. And having worked in the government, in the treasury during the financial crisis, when a crisis hits, you don't want a contagion effect on the system. And so you're doing everything within your power to limit the risk to the system, because you don't want consumers to be losing money, and then the value of the dollar and the pound to just sink, and you don't want businesses to stop operating because they can't run payments.
With Quant's regulatory compliant nature across the board, governments and financial institutions alike won't have any qualms in regards to potential crackdowns from financial regulators. This factor will enable such institutions to actively leverage and implement Quant's unique technology into their frameworks. As a result, especially with Quant's overledger, efficiency in activities will improve, and limitations associated with both legacy and blockchain technology will be overcome. Through Quant's team working cautiously and stringently to ensure that it complies with existing regulation, Quant may be in a good position, especially with the almost certain industry-wide crypto crackdown looming. Quant's adherence to regulation may mean that Quant is one of a few crypto projects which are not heavily regulated by the SEC. This factor may lead to increases in the FOMOing into the project, which in turn could stimulate significant increases in the price of QNT tokens. What are your thoughts on Quant? Do you think Quant is safe from regulation? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.